good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world, good something. We are doing another reading challenge, and well, I say challenge, it's not really a challenge, it's more of like a crisis. It is the 28th of February. It is 9 o'clock in the evening, and I just thought I'd film the intro here because tomorrow I actually want to start the actual video. I want to get through my physical TBR. I have a total of 34 books on my physical TBR, which isn't actually as bad as some people's. Like some people's I've seen and they are so bad, but I actually feel like mine's not so bad. Like I definitely could buy more books and it definitely could be so much worse, but thank the Lord it's not. If you can see my little book cart over there, she's getting pretty full. There's actually no space unless I start putting the books around the back, which I don't want to start doing because I think, right, if I actually start doing that, then I would actually forget that the books were there, which I don't like. I like to see my books. I'm a very visual person. I like to see what I have and see that I can read, like, do you know what I mean? Anyway, I did recently, it'll be in my last video that you may have seen. Go and watch it. I'll put it in the card somewhere. I did a spin wheel decides my March TBR, which actually I got some pretty good books, some books that make me excited to read. I was in a little bit of a book slump, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like I actually want to get back reading, which is so exciting because I've sort of missed sitting down at an evening and just reading. Where was I? I got slightly interrupted there, but this is my March TBR. So these are the 5 books that I would like to read, specifically the top 3. The top 3 I feel are manageable because they feel easier. The bottom 2, however, don't feel easy. You may be thinking, what are the bottom 2? Feybound and Pride and Prejudice. This book terrifies me because of the sheer terrifying size of the, it don't even look that bad on camera, but just the writing is so small, the text is so small and it's so scary and I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. But then this book also terrifies me because I've heard good and bad things, mostly bad though. So these 2 I don't really want to read, but we're gonna have to read them. So the other 3 books that we have are The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and the other book we have One by One by Frida McFadden, and Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Mellers, I think that's how you say her name. I apologise if that's wrong. But these 3, I actually feel like I could read all 3 of these, which is when I know that I'm enjoying reading, when I feel like I want to read all the books and I don't have time to read all the books. And I am so excited by that. I'm so excited for this video. I've wanted to do this for such a long time now, so I think it's time. The book cart is getting too big and my bank account is screaming for me to read the books and to stop buying them. Yeah, I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm going to read first. I have not a clue, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I am going to start the video actually tomorrow, so Saturday. So we'll see what I pick. I'll pick tonight and I'll tell you tomorrow. So you'll see in probably about 2 seconds. So see you tomorrow.
Outside, it's gonna always be a vibe. I'll be always getting mine. And I know you had doubts, but let's try this out. I promise I'ma give my all. See me up at the court, I still ball. They thought that I would pull up, I still
Oh my god, guys, I've actually got my reading spark back and I'm actually so here for it. It's so exciting to actually want to read. I can't even explain it. It's so exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I have just sat downstairs and I have read for an hour and 50 minutes, I believe. and I have read that much of the book. Yeah, I'm over halfway. It's a very short book, I will give you that. It's a very short book. Yeah, I want to tell you what's happening. I'm gonna put the time that you can skip to if you don't want the spoilers on the screen when I start to spoil it, so you're safe. I'm not gonna spoil it for you yet. It's about Claire and kind of her husband Noah, and they're going through a bit of a rough part in their marriage. Claire's kind of cheating on Noah, and she hates him and she thinks he hates her, and they have 2 children together. Her children are her entire life and she loves them, like would do anything for them. So Claire, Noah and a group of friends are going on a road trip to this cabin somewhere. There wasn't much description given other than there was like a bit of a spa, you know, a bar there, like they were gonna have cocktails, whatever. And on the way there they get kind of stuck. Noah is, you know, doing the directions and he's like a bit of an arse. Like he's just completely not the sort of person you want to be with. They've got lost basically, and none of them had service, of course, because why would they? But yeah, they get out of the car, and I'm going to put the time on the screen but you can skip to because I don't want to spoil it for you. But long story short, Lindsay, which is one of Claire's like good friends, she's actually very good friends with her, eats these berries, and it keeps, like at the beginning of the book, it keeps going back to like this anonymous person, and obviously we'll find out who it is sometime soon. But they were basically saying, well, the chapter before, oh my goodness, there's so much information going on my brain. They found these berries because they were obviously hungry, like trying to find this cabin that they were trying to get to, and they were hungry, and Lindsay ate these berries and then she ate them, and then the chapter ended, the next chapter happened, and then it was the anonymous chapter, and it was basically saying how his mum, whoever this person is a bit of an abusive person, and she grows these berries in her garden, and he was saying all of the symptoms like seizures, they can kill you and just like make you unconscious and whatever, and that is literally like, it left it on the chapter of she just eating them, and then it basically explained what the berries are. And so basically she's obviously gonna die, and she did just die, which was quite sad for poor Claire, obviously. But yeah, it's so good. Yeah, also I think, is it Melissa? I don't know. Michelle, yeah. Michelle has also mysteriously gone missing in the night, so I don't know where she's gone. There's also some sort of animal or something, I'm not really sure, that's obviously doing something that's making the people disappear one by one, but it's really good. I'm just waiting for someone else to disappear now. But also Noah has just, I'm like very suspicious, because this is how Freida McFadden makes you feel. She makes you feel suspicious for every single character, and then at the end it will be like, plot twist, is not actually them, it's them. But Noah just came up to her and was like, I don't trust these guys, like one of them's got a map and one of them's got a compass and it's going round in circles. We've been round in circles and we're not getting anywhere. And he's like, we should be getting somewhere, there should be civilization somewhere. And he's very suspicious of 2 other men, which I can't remember, is it Jack and Warner, I think? He was saying like, should we split up? Should we go and like, should us 2 go? And then I was like, oh my god, he's gonna like get her alone and then gonna do something to her and like kill her or something, and she's gonna be gone and he's gonna come back and play innocent or something. But she said no, and he said, oh fine then, whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's just really good at the moment. I'm having fun. I came upstairs just now and it was like dead silent, and I was actually getting freaked out, because when you go from reading a thriller where people are literally disappearing, I get freaked out. I literally am like checking every corner. Oh, it freaks me out. Anyway. Oh my god, I've been talking for 7.5 minutes. yeah, I'm having a good time. I think I'm gonna stop reading now though, just because I have read 150 pages, which is quite a lot for me. So I'm gonna stop. I'll probably be able to finish this tomorrow. Like, I think I had like an hour and 20 minutes left in my audiobook, so yeah, should be able to get that finished. So yeah, other than that, I'm having a good time and I like this. This is fun. This is really, really fun. It's getting good. Guys, I finished one by one. I did it. Don't think I've ever read a physical book faster than I have this book. Genuinely, it took me, what, like a day? Like 2 days? I don't know, something like that. That's really quite good for me. It is, in all fairness, it is like a 250 page book. So it's a very short book, but I was so hooked. So I did explain a little bit last night about what it's about. Where did it finish last night? Yeah, so much happened. As always, with a Frida McFadden book, you never know who to trust. Never. You sometimes don't even trust the main character sometimes, but you obviously found out who at the beginning of the book and throughout the book who the character... Oh, I just dropped the book. You find out who the character Anonymous is. I won't spoil it, but I was very shocked at who that was. Didn't expect that. Did not expect that, because sort of something happened and you sort of forgot about the character, and then boom, the character you've actually been reading about, the anonymous character, suddenly appears. So that was interesting, to say the least. But yeah, the ending was very twisty. I was sort of a bit confused at the end. I'm definitely gonna have like a double check to actually know what happened. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I kind of want to. Yeah, I might as well. Right, skip to the time on the screen. If you don't want to be spoiled, skip to the time. Obviously, if you've read it or you want to listen to the spoilers, you know, there was like a compass. One of them was using a compass, and they were saying, I think it was Jack, I can't remember, it was Jack or Noah, was saying about how the magnet on the compass was like taking them around in circles, and the end of the book, it ends with like, she goes through Noah's bag and she finds a magnet, and then the chapter ends, it goes on to the anonymous character, which is Lindsay, by the way, and where is it? Yeah, she was like, hang on, I know Claire so well, it will eat at her. They think they've fixed their marriage, but that magnet will destroy them and they will finally get what they deserve. I'm a bit confused, like, was Noah in with it a little bit? Because he seemed a little bit suspicious. Why did he not want her to see the magnet? Because he was very like, oh, I can do the laundry, I can do it, don't go through my bag, sort of thing. And then, yeah, a bit confused about that, but I'll just Google it, I'll find out what happened. But yeah, that's what's happened. I think I'm gonna give it a 4.25. I have definitely really enjoyed it. It definitely had me hooked, like I couldn't put it down. So yeah, I have definitely really enjoyed it. So for that, I'll give it 4.25. It's not up there with Frida McFadden's best books I've ever read, but it's in the middle. It's in the middle. Yeah, it definitely beats The Locked Door, which I read a few weeks ago, and it was alright, that book, but this beats it. Obviously, I now have to pick another book. I'm not sure what I'm going to read, if I'm honest with you. I thought I could read Cleopatra and Frankenstein. I'm going to actually read what the back of that book is about, just because I actually don't really know. because I do buy books without actually reading them. If they're popular, I'll just buy them. I know, unpopular opinion, I said it, sorry. But yeah, I think I want to read that because it's shorter than The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I don't know if I can face a like really long book. I'll let you know tomorrow how I'm feeling and what I actually am going to read. So yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling positive, and I will see you tomorrow. So yeah, bye. What are we? Good morning. This is day 3, I think, of this video, and we're gonna read Cleopatra and Frankenstein. I've just been scrolling on Pinterest about like this whole book, and I love these pictures where it like says the entire like what the book's sort of about, like the trope sort of things. It's in New York, so New York vibes, mental health, it's emotional, so be prepared to cry, Holly. Yeah, very reflective, personal growth, just like totally what I want to read about, definitely. That sounds really sarcastic, but it wasn't. Yeah, so I'm actually really excited. I think it's a romance, so obviously it's gonna be like heartbreaking and then they get back together, and it's not heartbreaking anymore. But yeah, I'm so excited to read this. I have got to go to work. Unfortunately, so I have got a little very short bus journey, so I might read it on the bus. I probably won't. I get very anxious on the bus. I don't know why. I just don't like sitting on the bus. It's set in New York. You've already got me hooked. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this. It's about 300 and something pages, 360, 370. So this should be nice and fun. I'm really excited. Really excited. So let's get reading, I guess. I'm gonna read a little bit now, and then I'll update you later. We'll see where we are, and yeah, go from there. Oh my god, her name's Cleo and his name's Frank. Oh, okay, that's fun. I get it. Cleopatra and Frankenstein. Get it. Right, okay. Why do I look like that? Okay, everybody, I would like you to ignore my t-shirt, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is the next day. It's the next evening, actually. I think I last spoke to you last night, and I'm not gonna lie, I've not read today. I'd love to sit here and say how busy I've been and that I've had no time. I've not been that busy. I had a driving lesson, I done some studying, I played some Sims. I have not been that busy. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not gonna make an excuse and say that I've been busy when I actually haven't been busy. I am not actually sure how far I am into the book, purely because I've been listening to the audiobook and I could not find where I am in the book. So I'm probably about 100 and maybe 110 pages in, something like that, which is not great considering I'm on day 2. I should have been at about 200 pages because I like to read 100 pages a day. I think for me it's like a good amount. So I'm not very happy with myself, but I actually don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, tomorrow I have work and I've got actually stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to be able to read as much. Yeah, I've not been up to a whole lot. So far I'm not very hooked, I'm not gonna lie to you all. It's about Cleo and Frank, which Cleo and Frankenstein, so I love that. I'm not really sure what's happening. If I'm so honest with you, my full attention was not really on it. I was doing work as well as reading the audiobook, but I was listening to it, don't get me wrong, I wasn't completely ignoring it, like I was still reading it, but I feel like I'm a bit confused with what's happening. So I believe Frank and Cleo, they met in the first chapter and they were in a lift or an elevator, whatever the hell you want to call it, and But then I got a bit lost. I think they went out for drinks or something. I don't remember. I'm going to be honest with you. It was only yesterday. That's really bad. But they did something and they got married. But then I got a little bit confused because I'm like, then they started talking about this other character and I don't know who's who and what's what, because someone's gay, but I'm a bit confused because I think Frank is an alcoholic. But I'm not sure. I'm like completely just, I don't even know. I'm a bit lost. So I'm hoping to understand it a little bit more as we go on. But I thought, you know, considering we're probably like that far in, I should kind of have a grasp of what's happening. And I don't really have a grasp of what's happening, but you never know. You never know. So yeah, so far it's not going to be very highly rated. I'm not enjoying it that much. It's probably like 3.5 stars. Like, that's probably pushing it, maybe a 3. I think it depends on how the story goes. Obviously if something is heartbreaking, it's gonna make me cry, then it will go up in rating. But yeah, so far not very highly rated, and yeah, I'm just trying to get through it, sort of thing. I did think about DNFing it, but then I was like, what am I going to benefit from it? Just read it. Then you've read it, it's done. You can say you finished it. So I'm not going to read any more tonight just because I need to do some of my French lesson. I need to do some journaling, and yeah, I've got quite a bit to vent about. So I'm just going to relax for the rest of the evening. I'm not going to read any more. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to read a little bit. I know that I won't be able to read a whole lot, but you know, whatever happens, happens. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Guys, I've got to confess something. I may or may not be filming getting through my physical TBR kind of video. That is what this video is about. What did I do today? This is so bad. I bought 2 more books. I swear I have a problem. I've read 2 books in this vlog and I've just bought 2 more books. Honestly, I actually give up. Oh my goodness. Anyway, what I was going to say was that I am literally so close to being finished of Cleopatra and Frankenstein, and if I'm honest with you, I haven't enjoyed it. Like, I liked the whole idea of, you know, the love story with Cleo and Frank, but then I got a little bit confused, like probably a 5th of the way in, and with like the chapters we'd start talking about another character, and I don't like when books do that. I get so confused. And if I'm honest with you, I've not loved it. So I've not got long left at all. I haven't really vlogged much over the last day or 2, I don't know. Just because I've not really enjoyed the book. So it's put me in a bit of a, ugh, I want to read something else. But I don't want to DNF it because I hate DNFing books. But yeah, so I don't know whether I'm going to read 1 more book or finish the vlog off here. I'll let you know later what I'm actually going to do. But yeah, either way, I've read 2 books in this vlog so far. Yeah, I'm back again. I just remembered, like, I didn't even tell you about the books that I bought. So, book haul. So I got this one yesterday. This is Breaking Point, and the reason I bought it is because it was literally £2. Literally £2. And also it was, she's in a medical career, and I was like, yes, I love reading things about medical careers, like characters with medical careers. And this got me because I read the back and it sounded really interesting. It's a thriller. I'm really into thrillers lately, and yeah, it just sounded really fun, and it's not too long either. Oh, and the text is ginormous, so I'm very excited to read that. Then we have Love at First Flight. This is about Pippa and Andrew, and Andrew is a pilot and Pippa is the air traffic control person that does all like the speaking to the pilot when you're about to take off and whatever. But it sounded really fun, and I think, yeah, I don't know how this works, but it's fake dating. So it's got a fake dating trope, and it just sounds so just easy, something fun to read. that's that. That's my little book haul. Very short, but both books just sounded really interesting, so I thought, why not? Why not? Hello everybody. I finished it. I actually finished it. Would you believe? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy it. Yeah, not really my thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably gonna give it a 3. If I'm honest, I didn't really enjoy it that much. I think I probably would prefer it if it was just about Cleo and Frank, but it wasn't, and I understand it's how she obviously wrote it, because it's the plot that she wanted to have, like the multiple perspectives of different people, and it obviously makes the story, but I would honestly prefer if it was just about Cleo and Frank. I like their whole story, their quick bit at the beginning where they met on New Year's Eve, and just their whole love story, and then obviously I don't want to spoil it, but with what happened, and then they reconnected. I liked that. I think that was interesting, but the other perspectives of the other people, if I'm honest, it's probably just a me problem. I just would have liked just Cleo and Frank's book, if I'm honest with you. Other than that, 3 stars. Yeah, not a great favourite that I've ever read, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, that is my review. I think I'm going to end the video here though. So yeah, I don't know how long this vlog is going to be. So yeah, I guess if you have enjoyed this bit of a skew with kind of video, I'm not even sure how good this is going to be, but we'll soon see in editing time. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing this. I want to try and get back into the swing of doing reading vlogs again, because I felt like when I had my book slump I sort of didn't love it as much, but now I want to get back into it properly and start reading properly and whatever. I think this is me just like actually trying to get back properly into reading. Like, I'm not in a book slump anymore, I just want to read more. Other than that, that is the end of the video. So thank you all so much for watching. If you've made it to the end, thank you, and yeah, see you next Friday for another video.